the story of Prophet Zakariya, just like the prophets who came before and after him. Prophet Zakariya was a righteous man of noble descent. He is a direct descendant of Prophet Dawood and Suleiman, peace be upon them. Prophet Zakariya was among the prophets, who was sent to tread the blessed soil of Jerusalem, guiding the children of Israel along the path of Allah. Prophet Zakariya was a man of humble means, but always eager to help those in need. He was a man of simplicity and was grateful to Allah no matter what happened in his life. Besides his work as a carpenter, he remained steadfast in his service to Allah, where he oversaw Bayt al-Maqdis. Here, he tirelessly strived to remind his people of their duty through his sermons. Zakariya was not a rich man, but he was always ready to help those in need. His one disappointment in life was that he had no children. This worried him, for he feared there was no one after him to carry out his work. The people needed a strong leader, for if they were left on their own, they would move away from Allah's teachings and change the holy laws to suit themselves. However, as the seasons passed, Prophet Zakariya and his wife aged, reaching well beyond the years of parenthood. The complete early life of Prophet Zakariya is unknown, and we only know about his life from when he was around the age of 90 years old. During this time, the sister-in-law of his wife, Hannah, gave birth to a baby girl who was named Maryam. Unfortunately for Maryam, her father Imran passed away when she was very young. Imran was a man amongst the children of Israel. He was so renowned for his piety that he was considered one of the best of his time. He was not a prophet or messenger, but his household was so noble and elevated in Allah's kingdom that there is even an entire chapter in the Quran named after it. At the time, it was customary to allocate a guardian for children who were born and had no father, which led to much discussion among the people over who would look after Maryam. Her father, Imran, used to lead them in prayer, so they recognized Maryam as a special child from a blessed family. This is why there was commotion over who would be her guardian. Among others, Prophet Zakariya's name was suggested as a potential guardian for Maryam. The men drew lots and placed them in a container, inviting a child to select one. Each lot had the name of each man, and whoever's name was drawn would be chosen as the guardian of Maryam. By Allah's will, Prophet Zakariya's name was chosen. However, this did not satisfy the contenders, so they voted for another draw to happen. This time, they left their fate in the hands of nature. All the lots with the names of each man were put in a stream, and the rule was that the last lot to resist the water's current would claim guardianship. Again, by Allah's infinite power, Prophet Zakariya's lot remained in its place while the others moved with the water. Despite this, the men were still not satisfied with the result. This time they asserted that the lot moving with the water would receive the right over the child. Yet again, as Allah decreed, Prophet Zakariya's lot flowed fastest downstream, while the others sank under. At this point, the men accepted their fate and appointed Zakariya as the righteous guardian of Maryam. Prophet Zakariya was the Imam of Al-Aqsa Mosque and spent most of his days there, worshipping Allah. He had built a separate chamber just for Maryam so he could leave her there alone in her studies and worship. No one was allowed entry to her chamber except Prophet Zakariya. She lived and grew up inside the chamber of Al-Aqsa Mosque, spending countless hours in service to Allah. A miracle occurred during this time. Each time Prophet Zakariya visited Maryam's sanctuary, he found fresh fruit. Fruits that grew in summer were found fresh in her room during winter, and fruits that grew in winter were found fresh in her room during summer. Zakariya was curious as to who would supply these fresh fruits when only he had access to her chamber. "O Maryam, where did this come from?" he exclaimed. Maryam replied, "It is from Allah. Surely Allah provides for whoever He wills without limit." Prophet Zakariya did not doubt her response, as Allah was the only logical answer to this miracle. Allah is capable of anything, and only by His will does anything happen. Zakariya was inspired. He felt that if Allah could miraculously provide Maryam with fruits not available in that season, then Allah could also bless him and his wife with a child in their old age. So he raised his hands and called out, "My Lord, surely my bones have become brittle and gray hair has spread across my head, but I have never been disappointed in my prayer to you. My Lord, I am concerned about the faith of my relatives after me, since my wife is barren. So grant me by your grace an heir who will inherit prophethood from me and the family of Yaqub, and make him, O Lord, pleasing to you." Nothing happens by chance or coincidence. Allah, the All-Wise, was awaiting this prayer from his prophet so he could grant him his wish. Allah's response was immediate. When Prophet Zakariya was in the mihrab praying in Al-Aqsa Mosque, the angels approached him and said, "O Zakariya, indeed, we give you good news of a son whose name will be Yahya, a name we have not given to anyone before. Yahya will confirm the word of Allah and will be a great leader, chaste and a prophet among the righteous." Even though Zakariya was resolute and sincere in his dua and knew the power of Allah, he was shocked at the news that Allah had answered him. He asked, "My Lord, how can I have a son when my wife is barren and I have become extremely old?" The angel replied, "So it will be. Your Lord says it is easy for me, just as I created you before when you were nothing." Prophet Zakariya was grateful to his Lord. He then asked for a sign when his wife had conceived. Allah responded, "Your sign is that you will not be able to speak to people for 3 nights, despite being healthy, as Allah ordained." Zakariya found that his voice was taken away while he was in the mihrab. He came out signaling to his people to glorify Allah morning and evening. In due time, Prophet Yahya was born. In the story of Prophet Zakariya, we are taught to never lose hope, no matter how impossible something looks. We are taught that Allah is the one who gives without measure or limit, and that nothing is impossible for Him. So the next time you want something that seems impossible, make dua to Allah, and by His will, He will give it to you. Thank you for watching. YouTube thinks you will love these videos to watch. May Allah bless you all.